Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video we are showing you guys the team that I used to hit legend. I know this season took me a while because this has been my worst season by far. I climbed from 2550 to legend with only 3-2 sets. I know that's like miserable. Yes, I can tell you. Yeah, I can tell you. Because of one thing, Niantic has introduced Niantic has nerfed Corsola, which was my favorite Pokemon to use. And then they introduced a new Pokemon, Tinkaton. And I just can't get a good one. Like the Tinkaton you guys see on screen, it's literally an egg IV. I just can't get a good one. So I was trying to use a couple of teams here and there. And I think Elam hit me the other day. Like, yo, yeah, so if you're looking for a team, use Grumpig with Dugong and Tinkaton, and then I used it and I kept going still 3-2, so it felt like there is a 3-2 curse on my account. Niantic has made an algorithm literally just for me to keep going 3-2. And if you guys know, if you go 3-2 per set, that means you're gonna climb 75 MMR. That means from getting 2500 to legend will take you 6 days, which it did. It took me 6 days, but I actually didn't go 3-2 to legend, and the last 2 sets I went 4-1, 4-1 because I found out that Dugong is a bit slow and it wasn't just giving me a safe play. It was just a tanky Pokemon that I have and my opponent knows how to play against. So I was like, there's a cool Pokemon that I get a buff recently and it's so safe, it's so wicked, it's so insane. It's filling a gap that I used to have for a Vigoroth, and that Pokemon is Ferret. So what does Ferret do? It does one thing. It's a safe swap. It beats those Jellicent, it beats those Quags, it beats those Toxapex in the 2 if you want. It beats something like what? Claydol. Claydol is another victim of Ferret. So without further ado, let's just go and watch these. Before we go to the video, by the way, if you would like to get your battles you know, like I have something in the channel called Avoid These Mistakes, where like you guys send me battles and I judge what is happening in the battles. So as long as you are below 2500 and you are interested in getting your battles showcased, not showcased, I call it free coaching, where you guys send me your battles and I feature them. So in those type of things, I prefer to get losses, okay? But why losses? Losses has more potential for feedback. So if you're getting feedback about your battles, feel free to send me battles, since now I hit legend. And I usually focus more on chat's battles after that. So if you're getting your battles, if you are interested in getting your battles checked, I don't know, get feedback, just send me a message on Discord. And as long as you're below 2500 and you send more losses, so if you send me 2 sets, I need 8 losses. They don't have to be from the same sets because I want to tell you what the wrong things that you are doing, okay? And it will be free of charge as long as you are below 2500. So yeah, let's just head to the video and start talking about the team. So Elam said use non-shadow Grumpig, and somehow I don't have a non-shadow. I only have shadow. Yeah, first world problems, yeah, I would say. And I found later that the shadow Grumpig is worse into Tinkaton, but it's better into what's his face, Pangoro. It's better into Pangoro, and there is another matchup where it's actually also better. So let's just go to the battles. So Claydol, what do we do? Just double bait, okay? Because you get to the Shadow Ball before them, and you double bait. Look at that. There is no way they can call it out because it does so much damage. You're just gonna shield. And the second bait is actually up to you. They went to Grumble. If they go to a fairy Pokemon, you have to go to Tinkaton. Why? Because they will try to flip out the switch. If they flip switch, you kinda lose, right? Well, technically in this case, I don't lose because as you can see, I have a Ferret that will beat the Claydol. But usually if they switch in, if they have a Diggersby in the lead, and they switch in a fairy, that means it's double charm. So your best play is you have to go to Tinkaton and win switch. They went to A9, I went back to Grumpig, and I'm just gonna Shadow Ball it here. I think I mean, Shadow Ball does more raw damage, and as you can see, I had no health, so if I can make one move, it's just gonna be like the better damaging one. So just gonna do one then throw, and this means that Trailblaze will take them out, and we take the win. Next game, Togetic, and this matchup, Psywave. Look how much the Psywave is doing, dude. Psywave is shredding them. Now this is another matchup where Shadow is better because of the outbuilding for the nuke. Look how much damage you do. So the Psywave just does much better, and we shielded the Dazzling Gleam, so that means we stay in. And we're just gonna go straight for the Dynamic Punch, and this Dynamic Punch will do some good damage. And then we're gonna switch to our Ferret. What do we do now? Well, we no-shield the first, we boost, because I expect them to no-shield. Why we would expect them to no-shield? For one simple reason: they have a Fairy Wind, they have a Fairy, and Fairies do resist Sucker Punches, so ideally they just don't shield it, right? Now the fun part is, if they bring in the Fairy Pokemon, I should get to a Swift. And oh my god, dude, why do you have that Pokemon, man? Why do you have that Pokemon? Bro, Typhlosion is, I wouldn't say it's bad. So what did I do here? I just went to that thing, to Grumpig, and I'm like, okay, I need to switch and get to catch. Okay, they don't have a shield, right? I did not catch, but it was still manageable because we called the bait, as you can see. I win either ways. So Primeape, they switch into Claydol. We're just gonna go to Ferret. Do we shield here? No. And we're just gonna boost right away. And as you can see, look at that, dude. Ferret is chilling right here. So if you have Dugong here, Dugong actually struggled to beat Claydol. So we threw right away, not right away, we threw on CMP. So throwing on CMP just got me like a couple fast moves. So here they switched out to A-Slash. So now with Loki in a difficult situation, and I don't have a way to take out this Pokemon, so we have to shield. Look at that. And they have Shadow Claw. If they have, I think if they have Ice, Powdered Snow, I should have been able to win. But I just can't win now. No, I have to shield, and I have to go for a catch. They did try to catch. We went for the catch as well. We get their catch, and Tinkaton is about to force this Pokemon to throw their close combat. If they want to take this out, they have to close combat. But the funny part is, I can Psywave them down. Look at the Psywave damage, doing so much damage. One Dynamic Punch, and the A-Slash is out. Well played, the Grumpig, carrying this game easily. Damn, that was a good Grumpig game. So this is another, I think in this matchup, we just have to go to Ferret and pay. So they switched out to Charjabus. Now the problem about Charjabus is that we don't have a hard-hitting charge move, so we're just gonna no shield, but I have to flip switch. If that's their best answer to Ferret, they don't have an answer to Ferret. What do we do now? Well, they are dried on energy. 1, 2, 3. We have to undercharge for a bit. Okay, never mind. They shield. We're just gonna throw right away. We're gonna do one, then throw right away. And this will take them out. Now, is it worth the shield? I don't think so, because for the Jellicent, the Tinkaton will hit them with a Shadow Ball. Yeah, bring a new Jelly. Yeah, and throw a Surf. I can tell you, he has to throw a Surf. He can't commit. Now we're gonna do like around... They are 3 hexes away, so we're just gonna throw it right before they get to the Surf. And the Shadow Ball will take them out. They bring in the Diggersby. We go for the Dynamic Punch. And Grumpig is sweeping this team. Have no mercy on them, please, so I can hit Legend, because it took me too long. So, something about this. If you guys see, I was stuck in queue, right? I was stuck in queue. I get a game, and this is what happened. Time's up. It gave me a research. It gave me a research that I won. Okay. See, but it shows that it's only 4 games. Now this is not the whole story. See, it's 4 games, and if I go to the journal, they gave me who's that person is, and it said that I won a battle against. So what the heck is this bug, right? Look at that. It's 4 wins, but the journal saying 5 wins, and I needed that win to hit Legend. Now playing Limp G. I feel like this guy is always win against me. So they have Ufisk. Ufisk is one of the matchups where you do need non-shadow. So we're just going to play the 0 here. We're just going to go straight for the dynamic punch. We landed the DP, and now I don't think there is a reason to shield, as fighting for the switch here does not matter. Just going to Shadow Ball. And here's the thing. Usually when they have a ground Pokemon, that's their only Tinkaton answer. So we're just going to go to Ferret. And let's see what they do. I think I wish I should have just stayed in, but I just didn't want to give them so much energy. And this matchup where you do need them to have a Shadow, If they have a Shadow, you actually shield and the Sucker Punch will take them out, especially when you keep boosting like this. Like if you're gonna keep going for the Trailblaze. And I had to go for the Swift here. Oh, I see what the wrong thing I did. So they are 6 away. And somehow I thought they are 5 away. So I did 7 and then tried to catch. And Limg, if you see, he was very patient. He was waiting for me to get the catch. But he didn't throw. So he expected me to throw. That's number 1. Number 2, I could have done 3 at least. 4 at max. And then they have a Dugong. So this matchup is a bit difficult. And I don't think I can win this game at this point. Because it's just 2 tanky Pokemons that don't do damage. And just gonna throw this. Yeah, we just don't win. Doesn't matter. And as you can see, that was a CMP situation. I mean, it got as close as it could, but I feel like I had a chance to win this game. And now I think we are 29-48. We're gonna be 29-93. So we are a 3-2 away from Legend. Game number 1. Typhlosion in the lead. This is where we need the non-shadow Grumpig. Look how much the Incinerate is doing. And I did not throw in an ideal timing. I could have done one more Psywave, so it's the second best option. And now, is it worth a shield? I don't think so. Like, I don't get to move. Like, a shield to protect your energy. But, what do we do here? Well, I'm just gonna no shield here. Oh, that was a drill run? That was weird. Always go for Icy Wind, please. Don't do these mistakes. Because now my Trailblaze is going to do more damage. And you literally... So it's just going to happen. So Icy Wind. I'm just going to shield and farm them all the way down. So technically, I'm like not debuffed. So what am I going to do here? Just going to throw 2 and then switch out. Okay? And remember that we are 1 fast move away from the Swift. They bring back the Typhlosion. I think I have to no shield here. I think I needed to no shield. But if I no shield, I die the Incinerate after. So it's kind of like, you know, we're forcing them to throw. Remember, they are 2 away. So if I can KO with 2 Sucker Punches, I win. And then I just tap the Swift, and the Swifty will take them out. So very well played by Mr. Ferret here in the Go Battle League. Thank you so much for carrying. Nidoquine, Double Dark, and Season 22. We'll come back, trainer. Yeah, nice swap. We went to Tinkaton. I feel like this game is so GG. This game is so GG. There is no way. Oh my god, that was the most humble crunch I've ever seen. Okay, A9 in the lead. This is where you need the non-shadow. Against the fairies, you actually need non-shadow Grumpig, because Grumpig destroys all the fairies if you are non-shadow. I'm just gonna go straight for the DP, and I feel like they always bait, but somehow I have to shield in case they have a Gleam, because I can't afford letting go of a Gleam. They throw another charge move. We can let it go. We technically don't care. No, not like this. Don't catch my DP on your Jellicent. Well, to be honest, I'm actually happy that they did catch, because now my Ferret has a chance to stay out of the fairy matchup. We're boosted. We can get to a charge move here, and this charge move is gonna KO if they let it go, so they have to shield it. And remember, since they shield, we have a Tinkaton. I'm like, I mean, you don't have a move, but I do, so I can just shield and do some Sucker Punch super effective damage, right? No, not super effective damage. I mean, if they are staying in and their game is laggy, I shielded there because I thought it's a Quag, and it's a Quag right there, and that is a good game. We're playing our friend Magmad's man, and he is running a very hard counter team. Oh my god, he has a Florges. What is this team? Yeah, Magmad man always run And now, okay, before this battle, I'm 3 wins in the set. So technically, we secured legend, right? But some people are just extremely nice. Look at my friend Bagman Man here. He swaps into a Florges into my turret. I must flip switch. There is no other way to play this game out. If I don't win switch, I don't win the game. But Bagman Man runs very questionable Pokemons. So, like first we have low kick, second we have Florges, third we have a Claydol. So I have to double bait. Now, do I win? There is a slim chance if I double bait here. Shadow Ball still take them out, by the way, even though if it's debuffed. By the way, the Shadow, I think the Shadow does 2 damage on Psywave. So the Shadow Grumpig is better actually into Claydol. He throws right away. Oh my god. Now we go to Tink and let's see. If Player Off takes out, I win. If it doesn't, he wins. I mean, I should live this thing. And you could tell that I think he ended charged. Because, okay, and he top left it. So that's very nice of him, you know. I'm on a legend set. I mean, we already won, but hey, if someone does something nice for you, you always appreciate. So thank you so much, Mr. Magma Man. So this is a matchup where I told you like the Shadow is actually better. Look at the Pangora's health. You could tell that the Psywave is doing good amount of damage. You should be able still to get to another charge move here. They tried to catch. I was here. So, oh my god, dude. Now here's the thing. I need this. I need to prevent them from getting to 2 charge moves. If they get to 2 charge moves, that means this is not a good matchup. And it's actually not a good matchup because Grumpig is such a beast of a Pokemon. We have to shield. And remember that there is a close combat on the Pangoro. They did close combat right away. We went. Oh my god, dude. Skeledurge, dude. Skeledurge, why? So yeah, that was the 4-1 set. Thank you so much, everyone, for cheering me up all the way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys find success in the Go Battle League. And remember, if you are below 2,500, you do need some help, I'm offering free help. Send me your battles, send me your sets, and I will be glad to feature them on this channel and give you an honest feedback on what things you do need to improve on. So as long as you're below 2,500, you send me 8 losses, I will do it for free. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. Make sure to like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having as well. Peace.